What's up YouTube, Capital G here, looking at a brand new gadget card coming in the OCG by way of the V-Jump. And honestly, the first thing that I thought about when I saw this card is, where exactly is Konami taking the future artwork of gadgets? Because let's be real, guys, this does not look like a fucking gadget. I saw this and I honestly, I couldn't believe that it was actually a gadget. I was like, no way, Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, you guys must be trolling. This is clearly some type of weird morphotronic, or, I mean, if you told me that this was a despot, I'd probably believe that, you know, morphotronic, despot, maybe even a fucking battery man. But this being a gadget, no way. It just doesn't look like a gadget. Like, maybe it's like the weird gadget cousin that's like the black sheep of the family. But if you look at like the original gadgets, it just doesn't scream gadget to me, even if you look at silver and gold. But I mean, there are definitely some characteristics of a gadget: level 4, 1400 attack, and I don't know why Konami has started making gadgets light attribute, but I guess light attribute kind of makes sense. It is kind of weird that like the original 3 gadgets were all earth, and then they started making them, you know, like light attribute. It's just kind of weird that they would do that. But anyways, this is Cyverse Gadget. This guy is level 4, 1400 attack, 300 defense. It says right here that it's a Cyverse type. I'm pretty sure that that's just a typo. I would have to believe that this guy is a Cyber type, because obviously that's the new type coming out of Code of the Duelist and coming out of the new starter deck, and you know, it's a new type. Konami's going to want to push it. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn, and I've already read the effect of this card. At first I thought, oh, it's got some niche effects, but then I combined both effects and I thought, holy shit, this card does something that I'm not quite sure any other one card can do, except, well, I can think of maybe 1 or 2 other cards in the game, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So anyways, effect number 1. When this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position, but its effects are negated. Okay, so it's kind of like a little bit of like a Blackwing Blizzard is, I guess, the card I always use. I mean, anytime I guess you normal summon and you get the reborn something from your graveyard, that's kind of what I kind of attribute it to, or I guess you could say Wolfbart, something like that, even though Wolfbart can be used every single turn, not just when normal summon. I mean, this is a super niche effect. Generally speaking, I like effects like this. Like, anytime I can just summon a monster and it gets another monster out, like especially as we move into link summoning, this is going to be pretty good. I just kind of like getting level 1s back seems pretty useful, because a lot of level 1s, you guys know, are tuners, you know, think plants and think other cards that can be like 1 for 1. So this could be a potential like instant level 5 synchro, although people say that those suck. They say they're not relevant. I bring up level 5 synchro, people are like, Cap G, come on now, ain't nobody playing no damn level 5 synchros. But in general, I could see this being a pretty niche effect, right? Effect number 2. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 gadget token. It again says Cyverse type. What the fuck? It has to be Cyber type. It's a light level 2. Attack is 0 and the defense is 0. And the thing about it is, guys, I think that this pretty much confirms that you will be able to use tokens for link summoning. I don't know why people think that you can't use tokens for link summoning. The way that link summoning is worded, it's worded exactly as synchros are. We obviously know that you can use tokens, but here's the thing that I think people are going to overlook, and it took me a quick second to realize this, right? So let's say that you use this effect, you normal summon this guy, you bring back your, I don't know, let's just use Spore as an example, right? You combine your 2 monsters and you bring out a monster of 2, right? You bring out a link 2 monster. Okay, well, you're going to send this guy to the graveyard, which means he's going to bring out a token. Can't you then just use that token plus your link 2 to instantly make a link 3? Like, this card is basically a 1-card Deco Talker. This is a 1-card, what's that guy? I think it's Gaia the Cyber something Slayer. You guys know the new Gaia Link monster. Like, this is a 1-card link 3 monster, and that's pretty damn strong. I mean, it is super situational because obviously you have to have your graveyard set up, but I mean, that's not a terrible play. I mean, I think that this card definitely has some utility if links become like the dominant extra deck mechanic, like I think they will. So you guys let me know what you think. It definitely seems like a weird gadget, not just the artwork, but the effect just, it doesn't really synergize with any of the other gadgets, to be honest. Like, this card pretty much is just on an island by itself as a gadget. I mean, it's kind of only a gadget in name, but I mean, I think the card definitely has some uses when it comes to link summoning and potentially making like a Deco Talker for 1 card. That's pretty spicy, and there are not a lot of cards that I can think of that actually do that. So anyways, whatever you guys think, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching as always, and subscribe if you have not already.